What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Joe Biden signed an anti-Asian hate crimes bill into law called the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Bill, making a significant break from the partisan gridlock on most congressional issues. To the members of our United States Congress on both sides of the aisle who helped pass the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act, thank you, said Vice President Kamala Harris, the first woman and person of Asian descent to hold the office. Because of you, history will remember this day and this moment when our nation took action to combat hate. For centuries, Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, Pacific Islanders, diverse and vibrant communities have helped build this nation only to be often stepped over, forgotten, or ignored, said President Biden. My message to all of those who are hurting is, we see you. And the Congress has said, we see you. And we are committed to stop the hatred and the bias. Silence is complicity, and we cannot be complicit. We have to speak out. We have to act. That's what you've done. And I can't thank you enough, Biden said. I'm proud today. Really? So, there's been perhaps an attack on Asian people for about a year in the U.S. And black people been going through it for over 400 motherfucking years. And now you want to do something about hate. Democrats are out of here. They're done, fam. Republicans ain't the answer, but the Democrats, they're done. First of all, they got a free ride on the election in the first place, because that was nothing done on Biden's behalf to earn his place. They basically gave it to him. It was a layup. All he had to do is roll the ball off his hand, and he's gonna score. It's like they're coming in like, look, we're gonna run this one term, we're gonna get what we can get, and then we out of here. We cool, it's cool. Ain't no way, fam. Ain't no way they're gonna be able to get a second term. Out of here. Now, for those of you who are saying, see that, I told you that was going to, we already knew that was going to happen. We already knew who they were. We already know who they are. A lot of people just voted to get Trump ass out of office because we were just tired of looking at his smut face, his ugly, pulse-looking face, and hearing his stinking mouth open. Just tired of looking at him. That's why. People just tired of looking at him and hearing his mouth every day, all day, picking fights with Americans. People were tired of it. He picking fights with the football league, the basketball. He picking fights with members of Congress, people, military widows. I mean, just everybody. The dude was just a big old overgrown kid. Now, we know Biden's background, we know Kamala's background. So this ain't really a surprise. It might be a small surprise that it's happening so fast and they're so blatant with it, just blatant. You know? That might be the only surprise. But other than that, nobody's surprised. It's like Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Or did she say tell you? Either way, y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, they signed a bill. But here's the deal too, fam. I'm not really tripping on no damn law being signed, because that don't really mean nothing in America. At the end of the day, they got these people in place who decide how the law is going to be interpreted. We're talking about grand clan juries. We're talking about DAs. We're talking about judges. And before you even get to that, we're talking about members of law enforcement who often takes the law into their own hands. I mean, they are out there on the streets acting as the judge, jury, and the prosecutor. So a lot of the laws really don't mean nothing, because the laws, the punishment, is all designed depending on who the person is. It's all administered depending on who the person is. What's your race? What's your age? What's your gender? What's your sexual orientation? Is it a high profile case or not? They got all these variables. So the law in many cases don't even mean nothing. Look, if they were actually punishing people for all of these laws that they wrote in the 60s, all these bills that were signed in the 60s, we pretty much wouldn't be having these problems if they were actually punishing people and actually making people abide by the law. We wouldn't even have all this stuff that's going on right now. So the law is only as good as the people who are in authoritative positions are willing to abide by them. The people, I submit to you, the people who are in authoritative positions oftentimes break the law more than all people combined, because they have thousands of people coming before them every year. And they do all kinds of dirty stuff to circumvent justice. So sign your damn law. It's all symbolic anyway. That law ain't gonna, anybody that wanna smash on an Asian person, they gonna smash on them anyway. And they ain't gonna give a damn about what that law say, because it depends on who's doing the smashing, right? We already know. If it's a white person doing the smashing, they gonna try to give them some type of relief. If it's a black person or an Hispanic person, they're gonna smash the gas on them. So I'm not impressed at all about this big dog and pony show. It's messed up that people feel that they can attack people based on their skin color or their ethnicity. That's the country we live in. That's the country we've lived in for a long time. That's America. America's a racist ass country. And this whole thing about Asian hate really is to try to take the ball off, or take people's eyes off that protesting ball. That's what that's all. That's really what that's. They don't care about Asian people. I promise you they don't. They don't care. I'm surprised Joe Biden didn't say, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Asian. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?